Paul never hangs around when he hears this mighty sound.
Here I come to save the day.
That means that Mighty Mouse is on the way. Yes, sir, when there is a wrong to right, Mighty Mouse will join the fight. On the sea or on the land, he gets the situation well in hand.
So though we are in danger, we never despair, 'cause we know that where there's danger, he is there.
He is there on the land, on the sea, in the air. We're not worrying at all. We're just listening for his call.
Here I come to save the day.
That means that Mighty Mouse is on the way. We're not worrying at all. We're just listening for his call.
Here I come to save the day.
That means that Mighty Mouse is on the way.
Elevenish.
Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? Oh my god, it's been manic. It's super manic. It's been a pretty full on last couple of weeks trying to get everything resolved for Team Humble to go to New York in the 1st of December, 6th of December actually. So we've got about a month to go. No, under a month actually, if it's the 6th and it's the 11th today, so like 5 days, so like 3 weeks until we go. So there's a lot of things that need to be done. There's like the website, there's the shop, there's a whole bunch of different stuff. But today I want to talk about my paid Udemy course has finally gone live. I put so much work into that Udemy course. I literally was awake. So there was a countdown clock for when you had to submit the courses by, which was 11:59 p.m. San Francisco time. And I remember I had a countdown clock set to that particular time, and it was 20 hours. And I was panicking because I hadn't had time to finish it. I was doing other stuff, and I needed to get it done before Black Friday. And I just really didn't know how to go about it. And so I literally sat down and just hustled it for 20 hours. I had a break in between. I had like 5 or 6 hours in between. And I even had the whole of the group, Team Humble, like come in and send me alarms and emails and stuff to say, get up, don't forget to finish your course. And I woke up after like a midnight till 5 a.m. sleep, so like 5 hours of sleep. So I was all like bleary-eyed. And then got in front of the computer and carried on making the course. And then submitted it before midnight, which then there was other things that needed to be fixed that came back, and I fixed those. And I just pushed it the day before last at the full price, but I've also reduced it down by 76% to see if I can get, over the next 2 weeks, a couple of students involved with it, just so I can get reviews, just so that I'm ready for next Friday's kind of Black Friday. I really hope that Black Friday goes well. So go and check it out if you can. I'm going to put the link into the chat as well, which is in here. It's let me get rid of this. This will get you 76% off. So it's going for 19 quid for the first 100 people. I've already got a couple of people signed up already, so thank you for those guys who've signed up. Like, it's really awesome that actually launched and got some sales. That was kind of cool. Today, Megan's coming over from Team Humble. She lives in Northern Ireland, but she's staying with her brother in Birmingham. So she's going to pop down on the train in the next 45 minutes or so. So I'm going to get some cash out of the bank. We're going to go for breakfast and yeah, catch up. I've never met Megan. She's kind of like a virtual person so far for the last couple of months in our group, Team Humble, and she's over here for some speaking engagement or something or other. So I thought we'd catch up and say hello. I'm not awake this morning. I've not had coffee this morning at all. As you could probably tell, I'm not so much snappy as I usually am. Also, I had to put my wrist thing back on because this morning I woke up with like really sore hands. I'm not sure if I've been lying with it funny, but it kind of hurt this morning. So I've got that on at the moment. The bike has to be sold today. Well, not sold today, but the photos have to go up today. And it's actually kind of a nice day out there today, so I think I'll get some decent shots of it. I'm probably going to do that when I get back, though. I'm not going to take it out now because of my wrist and everything. I don't know if I'll have enough time to get all that stuff sorted in time, get it in and out of the van, because it's quite heavy and it is a faff to get in and out. So I need to make sure I've got enough strength in my hands to be able to pick it up and get it outside to be able to take photos of it. Also, I need to pump the back tyre up because that's a little bit flat. I sent out the course this morning, the paid course, to 1,200 students. There's a weird thing about Udemy that you can only send promotional stuff to people who have been on your paid courses. So I kind of had to convert my free courses to paid courses to be able to do that. But I'm kind of thinking of leaving my free courses at $9 just for the time being, unless anybody says, oh, you know, any chance I can get a free voucher for this, then obviously I'll give it them for free. Or then convert it back on Black Friday to free once, because this is the mail's gone out now, so it's fine. I also need to go through LinkedIn. There's a way in LinkedIn that you can export all the email addresses of the people that follow you. So I've got over 600 or 700 people on there that follow me on LinkedIn. So I've got a CS file from that. I'm going to bring that into Google Documents and edit that, take out certain people that won't want it. Excuse me. And send an email to those. So I might have to put those into Syndicate or MailChimp or something similar to that, and get them to send an email in terms of making sure that they're okay to be on the email list before I send them an email, like a double opt-in. I need to hustle my Fiverr gigs. Like, I really need to get on top of my Fiverr gigs. I've got somebody waiting to order. I think they're writing a script, so they must be writing one hell of a script for a $75 job that they want doing. But if anybody wants any graphics or video editing, anything that I make now goes straight into the Team Humble group and plan for December. And I'm getting a bit on edge because there's things like the National Express stuff and a few other things like that I haven't really accounted for yet, so I'm a bit like panicked about it. I need to get on top of it. Although on top of this, for 2016 I might have a new job, which would be amazing. It's a 8 hour 5 days a week, and I really kind of want to work for, you know, like 2 or 3 hours a week on this other project, but that project hasn't come through yet, and I'm a bit concerned about why that hasn't come through. I've got a bunch of paperwork that I need to fill out and get sent off, so that's got to be on my agenda today as well. But it's potentially a new 8 hour 5 days a week, 250, 300 quid a week job, which would be great for the next 3 months for me to do temporary, so that I can get enough money in for Team Humble and for March for South by Southwest. And also, you know, have enough money for the new year for my daughter and everything else, because Januaries and Februaries are notoriously bad for freelancers in terms of getting hold of people, getting hold of money. Christmas is always really, really hard. So yeah, it's been mad in terms of trying to balance out expectation versus actual deliverables, and yeah, it's just difficult at the moment. I guess it's difficult for most people in November, December time, because you're sort of gearing up for that Christmas period, and there's a huge demand on resources in terms of time to get things sorted out. But yeah, we'll get there. 10:20. I'm gonna crack on now. I think that's all I really wanted to get across today. Is that there's nothing much more than that. It's a bit dark today. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the lighting. I haven't got my lighting set up properly today, and I apologise. But that's how it is some days. You can't be professional every day, especially when you're doing stuff for free. But at least I managed to be consistent with the elevenish stuff. But go and check out my Udemy course. Everything helps. I don't actually get paid out on that until the 8th of January, so it's not really going to help for the Christmas period. But it would be nice if I got a bunch of people who love the course, gave me reviews on it, gave me feedback on it, got a couple of sales. That would be fantastic. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to go for breakfast, come back, take photos of my bike, crack back on, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Goodbye.